folks, welcome back here to the Vegas Down Channel. We're here on Owens Avenue at Las Vegas Boulevard, crossing over westbound and about to turn southbound here onto Main Street. Main Street, USA. You have some folks over here. You have a lot of charities in this area, so a lot of homeless, unsheltered, unhoused folks in these areas. This sidewalk is usually teeming with people, but they're not there right now. Temperature now reads 114 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 4-master lane here, and they've got it blocked off, so I can't go down there. Yeah, usually this street is full of unhoused folks. Hopefully they're inside getting some AC, some much needed AC on a day like today. Cigarettes, $80 for a carton there for something called Maverick. Whatever that is, some generic brand. I'm sure, I don't know. I mean, I'm not insulting any brands. I've just never heard of Maverick. As we come up to the light here at Washington Avenue on Main Street. And you can see just steps away, right in front of us, downtown Las Vegas, Fremont Street experience. Crossing over Sycamore Lane. Salvadoreño restaurant there on the left. Regency Apartment Studios on the left. And that brings us up here to the light at Bonanza. We will make a right onto Bonanza, head westbound for just a moment. Some broken glass there. And we will wait our turn. There's some traffic here. And we will go. This overpass here is a railroad crossing for Union Pacific. The line runs from Southern California all the way up. I believe it goes all the way to Canada. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. That brings us up here to D Street. D for Delta. Which goes deep into the heart of North Las Vegas. And this is City Parkway, which takes you down into the downtown corridor. Now coming up to H Street, H for Hotel. Very industrial area in here, you can see looking around. Don't scroll, stay in control, the billboard over there says. When driving. Pacific Supply Insulation over here. We got the ghetto bird overhead looking for someone or something. This brings us up here to Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. We're going to make a left onto MLK and head southbound here in just a moment. Got the green light here at MLK. We're going to go ahead and turn southbound, when we will immediately encounter the interchange for MLK with Interstate 515, Interstate 15, US 95, and US 93. You can see the signs right there in the median. That's quite a cluster. There we go. There's your sign. They're all right there. Got the green light here at MLK, so we're going to continue southbound. I am going to get around these. I don't know what this guy's doing. He's in a through traffic lane, just sitting there, looking to turn left. Save On Furniture there on the right. And that brings us up here to Symphony Park Avenue. You have the World Market Center here to our left, which is a huge trade show venue. Costco gasoline. There's the World Market Center. In an earlier video, we took that from the other side, but now we're over here on the west side of Interstate 15. And that will bring us to the light here at Bonneville. They have a lot of access points for the interstate in here and around the strip. There's a, is it Polaris? I think it's called a Polaris there in the left lane next to us. I believe that's what it's called. So Bonneville to the left and Alta to the right. We're going to continue southbound on MLK, however. And we're coming up to the light here at Pinto Lane. Reminds me of the Ford Pinto, that little hatchback they made back in the 70s that was notorious for blowing up when involved in rear-end crashes. The gas tank would blow up. It was terrible. Wellness Way, we're crossing over now. West Charleston Boulevard to the right there. We are continuing southbound, however. The strip coming into view there in the distance. Still on MLK here. Emergency signal. See the wall here on the left, they've done like some desert type of theme to it and stuff. It looks a lot better than a lot of the other walls, highway walls that you see around town, in my humble opinion. And that brings us up here to the light at Oakey, where MLK meets its southern terminus. So we're going to make a right here on Oakey and go westbound for our friends following along at home. This is an older area of Las Vegas here. There's a sign that says, "Adopt a spot. Keep Las Vegas beautiful." And that will bring us over here. Here's a blue house, blue-green, turquoise maybe, over here on the left, residential areas. Here on Oakey, that's O-A-K-E-Y. That's going to bring us up here to the intersection with Rancho. Make a left onto Rancho. Rancho Bonito Estates here on the left. Pretty big looking structure here on the right, but we're going to go ahead and make this left and continue southbound. You can see the Trump Hotel there in front of us. There are residences in there as well. There is no casino in there, so anyone looking to stay in Vegas and stay at that hotel, you're not going to be gambling, at least not on that facility, on that premises. There we go. Glen Heather Way here on our left. Chick-fil-A, very popular Chick-fil-A up here at the Sahara, the light at Sahara and Rancho. We're going to stay in this lane actually. And this here on the right is Palace Station. Now, if you've driven Interstate 15 here in town, you'll have seen Palace Station driving by, especially southbound here. This is one of the station casinos here. It's, along with Main Street Station, these are probably the two that are closest to the strip. For the station branded casinos, that is. And then you have these other restaurants, etc. here attached. They have a good restaurant in there, a pizza place, I forget the name of it. It was really good. No one pays me the dime to say any of this, so these are all my own opinion. And then over here on the left you have Fontainebleau, as well as the Hilton Grand Vacations to its left, and then Allure, which is a condominium residence just in between us and the Fontainebleau there on the left side of us. about 16 degrees now at this time. Fort House Asian Eatery located in there. There's a Cinebarre, Cinebarre, located in there. There's some stuff. Eat, drink, watch movies. Okay, so it's Cinebarre. It's like a Galaxy type theater here locally in town, where you can go and drink and eat and watch a movie, that sort of thing. There at Palace Station. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for this very long light. Finally got the light here at Sahara and Rancho. Now continuing southbound. And we're going to go ahead and enter the interstate here. Interstate 15, southbound. And they've got all sorts of problems on this interstate, construction galore. They've got closures and lanes, there's a lot going on here. Come up to the light here at Spring Mountain Road. Or not the light, well, there will be a light, but the interchange, the exit here with Spring Mountain Road in just a moment. Chinatown is at this exit. Area 15, I've never been there, I've heard a lot about it. Omega Mart, Meow Wolf. I've had some friends actually end up going over there. Shout out to Aaron if you're watching. He seemed to like Meow Wolf. And we've got some police activity up here on this right shoulder. In the meantime, the main travel lanes south there are down to 2 lanes, it looks like. They just punish people with all these construction projects. Never gets any, just always. But I know it's like that everywhere. I see it, friends from all over the country on social media, they're all posting it. Need to know who these construction companies, road construction companies are, so we can all buy stock in them. At least we'll get something out of them. Highway Patrol here, looks like they had a collision, or these 3 vehicles here had a collision. And that's going to bring us up here to this stoplight where traffic is backed up. But that's okay, it's backed up over there on 15 as well. But you can see the Las Vegas Strip there on the left. Of course, you got Caesar's Palace there, next to Bellagio and Cosmo, Aria, as well as the Delano, and then you've got Treasure Island, Palazzo right there. The Mirage, which is undergoing its transformation to Hard Rock. Hopefully we'll make this green. Yay. And now we're on Spring Mountain Road West. Plaza Vegas Business Park here on our left. That brings us up here to the light at Polaris Avenue. Rio over here next to the Palms, immediately to our left. Those are located off of Flamingo Road. And that brings us in here to Chinatown, where you see a Subway there on the left underneath an Asian looking roof. Curious. Thank you all so very, very much for joining. We really appreciate each and every single one of you. And if you haven't already, please do like, follow, and subscribe to us on YouTube and TikTok. It helps recommend us to other viewers. Thanks for cruising with us. We really, really appreciate it. And always remember that here on the Vegas Don channel, it's the journey. We'll see you next time, folks.